It's the 420 radio show, and it's your host, Art the Ghost, blowing smoke. You already know, but check me out every Wednesday, you know? It's the ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE, doing the most, the radio show. It's the ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE, doing the most, the radio show. I talk that bud, show that love, you know what's up. I give it up, I blow that smoke, it ain't no joke. Article the Ghost. 420, blow that smoke, man, I do this every day. Stuff them cones, light it up, and then I blow that hay. You want that truth, I spit them facts. This is more than just rap. It get quiet in here, but I got that loud pack. This is one hot song, tell a DJ bring it back. Man, I'm trying to tell ya I'm a roller sack like that. Tune in every Wednesday for the inspiration, information, like, comment, and subscriptions. Algorithms, I'ma participate, but I'ma be in the clouds until a later day. Let's go. The ARTIKLEDAGHOST. It's the ARTIKLE, doing the most, the radio show host. It's the 420 radio show, and we done reached this news segment brought to you by Marijuana Moment and StillBeatingFactory.com. When you hear that good music playing in the background, you go check them out if you need something for your YouTube channel or Instagram background. But you know, let's get into these headlines today. New Jersey cops shielded from cannabis testing. Wisconsin psilocybin bill gutted. Virginia marijuana 280E tax reform killed. Briefs and DEA psychedelic schedule lawsuit. Let's get into this. And here are some top things to know. New Jersey's Attorney General issued guidance clarifying that police officers cannot be tested for marijuana in most circumstances, thanks to the state's legislation law, with some expectations. The Washington State Senate Labor and Commerce Committee gutted major provisions of a psilocybin services legalization bill instead of turning it into a study measure, and reform advocates are blaming Governor Jay Inslee. A Virginia House Finance Subcommittee killed a Senate-passed bill that would have decoupled state tax policy from the federal 280E provision, thereby allowing marijuana companies to deduct business expenses in state filings. Veterans advocates, mental health professionals, researchers, and others submitted briefs supporting a federal lawsuit challenging the Drug Enforcement Administration's denial of a psilocybin rescheduling petition. Montana Governor Greg Gianforte is pushing lawmakers to pass a bill that would redirect marijuana revenue away from environmental conservation efforts toward police, prosecutors, and correctional officers. Okay, now we're moving on to federal. President Joe Biden tweeted, "Fentanyl is killing more than 70,000 Americans a year. Let's launch a major surge to stop fentanyl production and sale, with drug detection machines to inspect cargo and stop pills and powder at the border, and impose strong penalties to crack down on trafficking." The U.S. Department of Agriculture awarded a grant aimed at helping hemp growers manage pest and plant diseases and weeds. Former Food, Drug and Administration Commissioner Scott Gottlieb tweeted, "FDA is the right agency to regulate CBD, but the FDA needs clear new authority from Congress to craft a risk-based framework for regulating CBD in food supplements that's based on the level of exposure. Congress is going to also have to schedule Delta 8. Senator Cory Booker tweeted, "Baseless and unscientific sentencing disparities between crack and powder cocaine helped ignite an explosion of mass incarceration in the U.S. We must right the wrongs of our failed drug war and reform our broken criminal justice system." Okay, now we're moving on to states. New York Governor Kathy Hochul left the door open to potentially trying marijuana and also discussed the ongoing implementation of legalization. about 23:05 into the audio. Washington State Governor Jay Inslee met with the researchers who are studying how hemp can be used in building construction. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu spoke about fentanyl being laced into marijuana and other drugs. Florida activists formed a committee focused on a proposed ballot initiative to allow medical cannabis home cultivation. A Virginia senator said he does not foresee anything happening on allowing recreational marijuana sales until after November elections. Louisiana regulators filed emergency consumable hemp product rules. Oregon regulators sent guidance about cannabis, heavy metal, and microbiological contaminants testing requirements rules going into effect on March 1st. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife awarded nearly $6 million in cannabis-focused grants for projects on water conservation, resource protection, cleanup, remediation, and watershed enhancement. West Virginia regulators posted a list of issued hemp licenses. Utah regulators posted a monthly update on the medical cannabis program. The U.S. Virgin Islands Cannabis Advisory Board will meet on Wednesday. And that was your news segment for the 420 radio show, brought to you by Marijuana Moment and Steel Beating Productions LLC. I'm going to drop both of these links down in the description so you can go check the website out, and you can also check out the article that I had just read so you can catch up on the rest of the article that I did not read. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, let's get back into this music piece. If you like content like this, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when I drop new episodes. You know what I'm talking about? But you know how we do. We're going to get back into this smoking session. You feel me? 420. We out. Peace.
My life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it.
Hey yo, she said what she said while she laying in the bed. Stuffing cones for the ghost, light it up and blow the smoke. What we got here is unique and it's really hard to find. Cause what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. No need to discuss who's the head of the house, cause we both know our roles and we both play them out. You provide inspiration as I provide for the house. Me and you against the world, that's what it's all about. Listen, life ain't been the same. Me and you against the world, we gon' do this thing. Heart to the ghost, doing the most. Hosting a radio show, rolling the flow. Talking the news, expressing my views. Blowing the smoke, you know how I do. Marijuana, this was my proposal to you. I asked her to marry me, she said I do.
All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time, you can have it. Oh, it's yours. All of my life, I swear, I'll spend it loving you. All my time.